I should probably be recording this, but it's a little bit late. Ass.
Will be bots.
Bear butt. Bear butt. Bear butt.
I saw an image posted to Facebook that was a note written by a daughter that said, "It's like my brother put my it was like a note to her mom and it was basically saying my brother put my Barbie in his butthole and now it has poop on the hair. If he doesn't get in trouble, I'm gonna poop on his hamster."
On the hamster?
I've heard of that
No.
before, actually. I've definitely seen that somewhere.
This poor third party doesn't have any idea what's happening to it.
It's a living creature.
Who cares? Hamsters are mean and shitty little animals.
Yeah, and they only live for about a year or two before they kick the bucket.
And they eat their young.
And they eat each other.
Yeah. They're awful.
My cousin, I would go down to New York City every year. I'd be like, "Oh, this is a different hamster." And he goes, "Yeah, my last two killed each other." Or something like that.
Oh, Jesus. I'm looking at my analytics on a weekly basis for sad games. We still have that really ridiculous weekday versus weekend spike.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, for some reason, our weekends are way more popular because we clearly have a young audience on that channel. The gap between weekends and weekdays is 800 views.
Jeez.
It shoots up 800 on weekends.
My analytics look really sad because visiting you apparently killed my channel for a little while.
Yay! That was my entire goal. Success.
Admittedly, like, not being able to put up my usual content or even record Grimrock or anything like that, I mean, I can imagine why people would kind of not watch everything at that point.
Funny. I joke about it being my goal, as if I had any impact on the fact that you were coming to San Francisco for a job interview.
Yep. Are you here yet?
If anything, I helped because you weren't gonna record shit in a hostel.
Yeah, I was not. Why are you declining my group invites?
Because I was not currently open.
Oh,
I was looking at Steam. I was looking at stuff on Steam that Shell was talking about.
Oh, I was talking
Okay.
about Neverwinter.
I was alt tabbed and looking at Steam window.
I'm surprised that
Weird
would,
when I tab back into World of Warcraft and my other monitor goes black.
Weird.
Where so this
are
whole
you, by
recording
the way?
session,
Oh, there you
I
are.
won't be able to tell. Yeah, I just flew in.
Wait, you did?
Just play in a window.
That's part of the no. that the reason I was alt tabbed out was because I was flying and doing nothing.
Nah, yeah, fair enough.
So I was following our conversation.
Okay, now last
start
time
recording.
we had left one of you guys behind. Which one was?
Recording audio.
It was me, because I
Okay,
needed to get
Video
You're
on.
gonna have to
3,
lead
2,
the way
1.
then.
Lead the way?
Yeah, because I
System
think
go.
we
Okay,
did a
go.
quest without you. And
Okay.
seeing as, all right,
I
should
do
probably mount
most
up.
things without you.
Agree.
I brought the series back recently on my YouTube channel, and people are actually positive in response to it.
What, the World of Warcraft one?
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't know why people like this.
Yeah. I think part of it is a number of people have gotten back into it because according to a lot of reviews, Warlords of Draenor is the best expansion pack in a very long time.
I've read
Really?
literally nothing about it.
I paid some
All I
attention.
know about it is its title and the implication that Draenor sounds like Draenei.
Well, which is funny because it's actually the homeworld of the orcs, and the Draenei just kind of showed up there one day.
Oh, is Draenor the world that all the portals lead to when you do that one Burning Crusade instance where you're like helping Thrall and dealing with the fact that like
No.
all the orcs are coming to Earth for the first time? I mean, Azeroth.
Oh, sort of? Okay, so Draenor
is the other side of
homeworld...
that portal Draenei?
Sort of. Draenor is the
I
homeworld
feel
of
like
the
that's
orcs.
the binary answer.
It's... Okay, I don't think I've actually done that dungeon, but,
Well, I mean,
you know the Outlands?
the orcs were summoned to Azeroth through portals. Was
Yes.
the other side of the portal
Well-
Draenor?
Yes. You
Okay,
know,
I was gonna
you
say
know the
like,
Outlands,
that's a binary answer.
by the way? Well, you
The
know the
Outlands
Outlands.
is all of Burning Crusade, so I've spent more time there than anywhere else in WoW.
Well, the Outlands is also Draenor.
Okay, so it's all blowed up.
Yes. So, Warlords of Draenor is just going back to the Outlands, but before it blew up.
Are you guys here?
Yeah,
dots are here.
there's instancing.
Oh, you guys are instanced into a different version of the quest, so
Yeah,
I
so
can't
I can see
you.
Shell over here. I
So
assumed
we
you
have to
already turned in
destroy
the quest,
these
which is part of it.
This player is in
undead
a different.
things.
Yeah, it says this player is in a different phase. You can neither see nor interact with this player. So I guess I'm just gonna stand in this field and watch his experience just magically gets to me from things that are dying in a different universe.
That's kind of great.
This is like This is like a World of Warcraft version of Sliders, which I think we coincidentally talked about
I
when we
kind
were
of enjoy
in
that.
this
Though,
in this field last time.
I think you should be able to join like your allies' instance if you're slightly out of phase with them.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't see an option to.
Yeah, there isn't.
Like that was a thing in Old Republic, is you could join people's instance by clicking on them. But
Yeah.
in that game's case, I don't think instancing had anything to do with quests. I think it was just a way of managing
linking
player
up
count.
dungeons and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so looking
Oh.
forward to doing Tor too.
Yeah.
I just watched a guy on a dragon spawn out of thin air in front of me. That was weird.
Yeah, that happens.
No,
Are you
don't
done
fly.
yet, Shell?
Oh, he left his summon
9 out
behind.
of 10.
Okay.
That warlock's a dick. He doesn't care
It's
about
gonna
his
take
friends.
like 0 time. I got the last one.
He doesn't care about the feelings
There
of
you
his
go.
little summons.
Yeah. I realized since Shell hadn't done the quest, I was like, hey, I'll just refuse to turn in the quest until she does. Turns out, actually good plan.
So when we're on our stream, now that we have the series recording, do you want to talk about your train adventures in San Francisco?
Oh.
Great adventures.
Which one specifically? When you came to pick me up and the weirdo guy?
The guy that was
Or-
like propositioning you,
Oh,
What?
yeah. There's that. That was kind of weird.
whatever that was.
Okay,
What?
so for those of
Also,
you
the
that-
part where I tried to call you on the phone while making direct eye contact with you because I
yeah,
didn't
that
know
was
who you were.
That was pretty great. So for those of you that don't know, pretty much first week of November, which is this video probably goes up in December for me, dating videos.
December. This video is probably going up in like January for you. You're
I've
you're
got
super
I've
behind
got
on the series.
8 videos up, and I'm doing them daily, so probably December. Because I have 30 episodes thus far. This is currently episode 31 I'm recording.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah. So as for the story, I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, right.
I thought we would just be at more episodes by then.
Yeah, where's Gory?
Well, he spawns here, but somebody already killed him. There he is.
I'm just following you guys around on the map.
Yep.
They're standing over here, guys.
Wait, you're still
It's
out
like-
of sync
it's
with
like the
us?
Yeah. This is like the end of the Silent Hill movie.
Weird.
We're standing
So
in the
you've
same
already,
place, but
Oh,
we're
I
having
know.
different experiences.
You've already killed Gory?
Probably.
did.
If he was just some guy that was standing there, I probably just killed him.
Well, he was a big ol', he was one of the...
Abomination dude?
Yeah, he was an abomination.
Yeah, I think I killed him already.
Alright,
I'm
weird.
just standing here in travel form, howling at the moon, which I can't see because it's daylight out. Also foggy. Can't see the sun either.
Can I see you yet? Nope. You are still invisible to me.
Guys, I'm
Weird.
lost in the cornfield. You gotta save me from the corn
Either
maze.
that, or Keith, you never picked
They
up the
didn't-
quest. That is
They
entirely
didn't
possible.
they didn't give me a map, and I'm afraid to knock it down. I don't know
Either
what
way-
quest are you guys on. You guys could show me.
Well,
I
we
need
finished.
to go up north
It's
to
over.
the Mender's
It was-
Stead.
It was called combat training.
Combat training. I don't have that.
Well, either you've already completed it, or you never had it. Either way,
I
let's
like
go.
this. I like how complicated and weird questing has gotten.
Yep.
Even though combat itself has gotten hilariously simple.
Well, can we
Okay.
even give it to him?
So we're going north up to the Mender's Stead.
How big of an area is instanced here? This is weird. When am I see someone.
It'd
Oh,
be
that's
odd
a
if
dwarf.
we just never rejoined you.
Yeah, I can see you now.
This is just the rest of our day now. Hello, Wander.
Yep. I wonder what would happen if you
applying
were
deadly
riding me.
poison.
Here, hop on.
What?
See if we get instanced again.
Are you gonna try to? Are you gonna try to remove the instance?
Wait, let's go
Don't you-
back. Let's see what happens if
I was
I
gonna
like.
say, don't you have to run the other way?
Yeah. Let's see what happens when I sequence
Am I
break
just gonna
this.
dismount you?
I don't know. It's an interesting question.
Would you still be instanced even if you finished it already?
I
I don't know. Are there
interesting
zombies?
question.
Are there enemies around you right now?
No.
Because this whole place is totally empty for me except for Gory, but he's now.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess
Which
it
is
does
weird.
link us up if you're riding me. That's interesting. So
All I
I
have
should
to do is
probably.
ride you into combat.
It's yeah. I should probably finish that story though.
Could be my trusty steed. I was gonna
But-
refer to a Norse steed, but then I forgot what the fuck it's called.
Before we go on to episode 32, at least on as far as I'm concerned.
Train stories.
So I was in San Francisco for a job interview. Didn't get the job. Shame. Oh well. And as part of it, Keith lives near San Francisco, so you can pick up this quest, by the way, right?
Yep.
Keith?
What quest is it? Where for the Plague Lands? Because I already have that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Good. Okay, we're in sync
just,
again.
I'm just making sure, because that would be really unfortunate.
But it's too bad, because everyone already quit the video.
He's
not even playing now. I quit. Unsubscribe. Dislike.
Okay. So, Keith came to pick me up from the train station, but he was kind of running late, like really late. So I'm just kind of sitting in
that was your fault.
Yeah, it's true. Well,
because you were telling me, you're giving me a vague ETA. You said you were going to give me an idea of when to show up at the station, and then suddenly I got a message from you saying like, yeah, I'll be there in like 20 minutes or like 40 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, I'm way further away than that.
I was misjudging distances. San Francisco is a lot bigger than it looks.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm done with pumpkins. So Keith comes to pick me up, but of course he's running late. My fault, whatever. And so I'm just sitting in the train station, just on my phone, sitting on my suitcase. And I mean, if you've ever taken public transportation, there's some pretty weird people that hop on and off public transportation. Fun fact.
For example, the entire population of public transportation users.
Yeah. Fun fact. Keith has never taken a train.
Nope, I've never been on a train.
Yeah.
I've been on a monorail.
Yeah.
At Disneyland.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Well, I mean, it was a monorail that linked the hotel to Disneyland.
So
because it was like the Disneyland hotel or whatever.
I know. I've taken that before. It doesn't count.
Shared experiences. We exist in the same world.
But oh god, what are we even supposed to find in here?
You're talking about the crazy people.
Corn.
Yeah, we're supposed to find bad corn in this field somewhere.
Bad corn.
There's a corn stalker, which is a funny name.
Oh. Apparently just killing corn stalkers works.
Ew. Okie dokie.
No, when you click on the corn, a corn stalker pokes out and he's like, "Rarg."
I see the bad corns on the ground.
An item you have to find.
Yep. So
this is going to be awkward. Oh, I found one.
I'm just sitting in the train station. I gotta finish the story. We're just going to get continually distracted.
Let's just keep sidetracking the story for the entire
duration
of this series.
Yeah.
Hey,
episode 100. Hey, what happened to that guy in the train station?
You'll never know. You have to keep watching to find out. You'll find out in episode 92.
No, I'm not doing Saturday morning cartoons. That's boring. Let's go north.
Find out next time on Captain Planet.
Okay.
So, luckily, most people tend to just kind of leave you alone if you're at a train station because they don't generally give a shit about you. But every once in a while, you'll come across like somebody that's weird for whatever reason. So in this case, I'm sitting on my suitcase, and then suddenly I realize somebody's standing in front of me. All right. Look up, and it's just a random black dude. And okay,
let's call him
whatever.
Huggy Bear to protect us in anonymity.
Actually, his name is Tay, because I have his phone number.
Oh god.
Why do you have his phone number?
I forgot about this detail.
Yeah, this guy's just standing in front of me, and I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, what are you up to? Like, are you just staying here or something? I barely remember the beginning of the conversation because there are a couple of things about this guy. First and foremost, he had like this weird bug eye look to him, like his eyes really didn't fit in the sockets. And all right, just weird facial feature, but I think he was high as balls because his eyes were barely open. And
were they red?
Well, they were barely open. It was pretty hard to tell. But the reason why I think this is one of the like first things he asked me is like, do you have any weed? And
no.
He was not very coherent either. So like,
welcome to California.
At first, I didn't even understand what he was talking about. It was just he was making like the toking gesture, and I was like, oh, no. And then I had to explain, I don't get high. It makes me annoying.
It makes me annoying.
No, you've never done anything.
Yeah, well...
I love that explanation.
The thing is, if I say, I just don't get high, most people ask why. Whereas if I give, like, a semi-absurd, but maybe sensible explanation why, nobody bothers me. Like, in high school, I had people ask, and I was like, nah, it just makes me annoying. And just everybody...
I have had that experience before in college of, like, people act... Whenever you say you don't do something like that, they always act like there has to be some traumatic reason you have to reveal at that point.
Just happened here.
Like, for goodness
Did
sake,
you
when
did you
what?
see that?
See what?
This night elf owlbear druid just killed himself in front of us.
I didn't see anything. I'm sorry.
It's
Okay,
the
that was
happening.
weird.
Oh no. The
Um,
Shyamalan is invading our game.
But anyway,
But-
Keith, you can continue.
No,
I
like,
don't know.
just-
I don't know what to continue. Oh
Okay,
no,
well-
I was done. I was just saying like you have to come up with some bullshit explanation because people act like there has to be some profound reason why you don't
Yeah.
like constantly abuse
Oh, and-
substances to alter your state mind as if just not wanting to do that is not enough.
Oh,
Yep.
I give them an earful about how I don't want anything compromising my mind. I go, you know what?
I just want to be me.
Quite
Yeah.
frankly, I don't see the point. Also, I hate it when people use the whole "I
Squirrel.
drink to make other people fun."
That's
Yeah.
that
I
means
hate
you
that
have some like
explanation.
deep emotional problems to work out at that point.
Yep.
Where are you going, Wander? The map bubble doesn't go over there.
Oh, I
There are
hate that
multiple map
explanation.
bubbles. There are
Oh,
3.
there are.
Yep.
Oh, that's a very
Come on.
big one. Let's go there.
Yep. This one's got more bears in it, and we've also killed all the animals in the previous one.
But yeah,
Um,
it's just another thing too is I find alcohol a little bit repulsive when it comes to like flavor.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good. I don't think
It's like-
anyone likes the flavor until they drink so much of it that they're programmed to like it at that point.
Hey, now mixed drinks can be pretty good. Vodka with a chocolate shake
I think
is
some
amazing.
people.
Okay. The only place that had good mixed drinks was the Tolkien House in Zagreb, Croatia.
Yeah,
I like
that
the
was pretty
flavor
good.
of. I like the flavor of
Alright.
flavored champagne.
I don't like champagne that much. Okay, I knew
I
to
think the
finish
only
this story
champagne we
though.
ever had was at a friend's wedding, and it was like the cheap kind.
Like my issue with alcohol is just like I have family that drinks, and it's just like, all right, we've now reached the point in the evening where it's pointless to ever talk to you about anything because
Yep.
you're incomprehensible and you're not
Okay,
going to
we need
remember
to-
this, and you're
we need to
tired
go
and
south,
slow.
by the way, because they're spiders and shit.
I think the people who drink are
there's a
tedious to
quest
deal
over
with.
here too. So this guy asks, do I have any weed or anything like that? And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. And he just kind of talks to me for a little while. And for me, kind of from Boston, where nobody bothers you, nobody talks to you, it's just kind of this weird exchange. And so I'm kind of giving him like short answers because I'm trying to give him the best, like, I'm not totally comfortable talking to you thing.
That's
because
right. Be terse.
yeah, well, I mean, I was still trying to be friendly, too, and honestly, I was high as shit, so it didn't really matter
Flightmaster.
what I was responding with. But eventually, he's, like, asking me, why are you here? Kind of that kind of small talk.
Because
Because he can tell that
because
you're
I'm traveling
an
on a
outsider.
train.
Yeah, and so I said, just like, yeah, I'm waiting for a friend to pick me up. I was like, oh, why?
Where did you go, Wander?
South.
Oh, why?
I said south.
Why
Because
is it
that's
far
where the
away?
spiders are.
Oh, it's split up. That's what's going on.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
But so he's asking me, like, why are you here? And eventually I tell him I'm here for, like, an interview. And so this is where the whole phone number thing comes into play. Because essentially he,
Wanderbot was in town to audition in gay castings. It was a video interview.
yeah.
Because what, Carl?
Sorry, there was an interruption. But, so
It was the most awkwardly timed interruption.
it really was.
I'm like, I said something and it was off color, and now everyone's silent.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna quit the stream now. Goodbye forever.
We're not streaming. What are you talking about? Are you guys
Whatever.
even here yet?
I'm next to
Oh, okay.
your fiance.
Okay, you guys are in the
my-
area.
Why am I spending more time with your fiance than you are, Wander? What's your problem?
I'm a cat.
He died.
Yeah, but I guess that's one answer. I'm a
You're
cat.
the troll that was supposed
Yeah.
to accompany us.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The random troll that just kind of killed himself or something.
He didn't.
Uh,
No, it was only when a spider
Well,
decided to munch on him.
It looked like he was moonfiring himself to death on my screen earlier. Okay, so I eventually admit that I'm here for an interview for game design. He's like, "Oh man, here, I'll give you my number. I have all these great ideas about video games." At which point he starts slapping himself.
Slapping? Where?
Like he just stops talking. He just starts slapping himself in the face.
In the face.
Yep. And like he's kind of been
Clearly
doing like
to-
he's been doing like shifts and twitches and stuff, but at this point I get the feeling that he's not just on weed, like on marijuana or whatever. He was like on something a little bit stronger than that. But I
That's
could be wrong.
exactly what weed does, of course.
I don't know.
It relaxes you by causing self-harm.
He's like slapping himself repeatedly, both
Maybe his face is getting numb. Who knows
both
what's
cheeks.
happening?
Maybe, I don't know. But so after a certain point, he stops and then gets back to like talking about me about it, and he's talking about like great video game ideas, and I'm just like, well, I'm just low level, you know. It doesn't really matter.
This is where someone in the background looks this guy up and finds out he just has a mental disorder and you're a terrible person.
Or he's watching the video and then I feel really bad. I found one of the spiders over here, by the way, that like you need to get the item from.
Okay.
Found the internet via your voice.
Admittedly,
Except you couldn't even recognize his voice, so
yeah, he's probably so high that he doesn't even remember.
he probably doesn't even have a computer because he's spending all the money that would go towards a computer on other things.
I don't know. I'm not going to make judgments like that, but
Sorry.
so he finishes
Shell here,
slapping
taking it to an
himself.
extra level.
Oh, she's very judgmental about
That sounds
people
like a euphemism, by the way.
use substances, but
When he finished slapping himself.
Yeah, so he finishes slapping himself, and he just kind of stares at me for a bit before he realizes he was mid-sentence when he started slapping himself. And then, he continues to try and convince me that he's got, wonderful ideas about, video games and stuff. And eventually he just starts insisting on giving me his phone number. And me just kind of wanting him to give up on it.
I got to stealth attack something!
Because,
wasn't killing it first.
Yeah, well. So eventually he's just like, here's my number, and he just starts saying numbers, and he's like staring at my phone to make sure I'm actually putting it in.
Okay.
And,
wow.
Yeah. I don't even know how Zenkiki is supposed to work.
Zenkiki?
Oh, we have to go
he's
back to the
dead.
Mender's stead to get him back.
Yep.
But
he's the companion that was following me around when I logged off last time.
yeah. And mind you, I've kind of glossed over a lot of stuff just because I've kind of forgotten because it was a long week. But, he would just stop and stare at me for, minutes, slapping or no slapping, just to kind of collect his thoughts.
No slapping.
He slapped himself quite a lot there.
That's a great sentence.
But eventually
he
he just makes sure, absolutely sure, that I've got his phone number. Including his name. And then he's, sprints away for no reason, yelling, "Call me!" And then just disappears up the escalator, and I'm sitting there dumbfounded on my suitcase with my phone in front of me with some random dude named Tay's phone number.
He's just this aspiring game developer that just has a shtick to make him get remembered in the crowd, but the shtick has gone too far.
But
an acting gimmick.
I was just sitting there for 5 minutes, not even looking at my phone anymore, just kind of dumbfounded that A, this happened, and B, well, just trying to process what specifically happened there. And what I should do with his phone number. I still have it. I haven't deleted it from my phone.
Just publish it on your channel.
No, that would be mean.
Click
that could
this
actually be
annotation to call
bad.
Call Tay.
Hey,
Nah, you should just delete it.
have we found that druid, by the way?
I did.
If I had that experience, I'd just be having this thought of did I die on that train? Is this like Beetlejuice land?
Is this the real?
Do you guys
fantasy?
currently have a troll following you?
I
have my troll.
Oh,
how do you get
yeah,
the troll?
I'm getting the
Talk
progress though.
Talk to the
Oh,
torrent.
okay. We'll just.
Oh, you have to go
get
talk to the
progress
Torn
with-
again?
We'll just get progress with her troll.
Yeah, I guess.
My
I mean, it seems to be
troll.
working.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you guys
it's working.
can murder Nate. And
Hey, Shell, can
then,
I borrow your troll? It's completely invisible for us too. We can't see him at all.
I think the new troll models are really good.
Yeah.
I liked my female troll before, but they really upped. What?
Oh, I was gonna. I wanted to finish.
He was just thinking about butts.
Yeah. Also, bare ass. You weren't there, Keith. You'd stepped away from the keyboard, but I was trying to back my bare ass straight up into her.
I just choose to assume you mean the other spelling.
Yep.
Hey, I just got 2 things and I didn't read them fast enough, so now I don't know what they are.
I'm not getting troll. I'm gonna go get the troll. I'm
Ooh,
not
I got
getting troll
blind.
progress anymore.
Oh, actually, I'm done with mine, which is probably
Oh.
why.
Well, that would do it.
Golly.
So I can blind people and make them wander around randomly for a whole minute now.
Where's this Tauren again? Oh,
Nice.
it's over there. I see.
I don't know what else I learned though.
She's over there.
Oh,
Oh.
the other
Oh,
thing
yeah, you're
was
right.
that I just unlocked Scholomance.
Oh, that's fun. We could probably do that. You know what I just realized? I don't have the game audio on. There we go.
Oh, we have to level up Shell once. Because she has to hit level 38 also.
I'm close.
I forgot that Shell is actually a lower level. Whoops.
And that you're level 41, 4 levels higher than her.
Jesus. Wouldn't that happen?
Mostly negligence and and insistence on using heirloom most
It's true.
Yeah,
Most
does she have
controversial topic of this Let's Play.
Diseased hawks to slay?
I should probably just don't. Well, I mean, you guys can go on ahead. I'll probably catch up.
Where
So
you
far,
going?
we've killed all of the diseased animals, apparently.
Didn't we kill wildlife with Zen Kiki
Oh yeah,
and finish that?
Keith,
Yeah,
come
I
here.
did.
I've got Zenkiki. Shell's apparently
doing?
ahead of us.
Is he?
I handed my quest in, and now Zenkiki needs you to get hawks.
Wait,
Well-
how did you finish it already? Weird.
I don't know.
I thought you were with us the whole time. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I'm not.
I just handed it
okay.
in.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Why can't I put this on?
The second part of the train
There we
station
go.
story, and this is like less weird, is quite simply I'm trying to like communicate with Keith to figure out where, like, when and where he's coming. Because after this guy stopped by, I noticed that there were like a bunch of other kind of weird dudes showing up, and I don't like dealing with weird dudes that I don't know. I can deal with weird dudes I know, like Keith, but
Not that weird.
Yeah, I'm not
But
getting
so-
credit. Are you getting credit?
I'm getting credit. I think you need to go back and get your Zenkiki.
Apparently. I think it's
That's-
just a bug that's letting us sometimes get credit for it.
That's kind of weird and stupid. I'll
Now I
come
have to
help you in a
figure out.
second.
Is the NPC name Zenkiki that you talk to?
No,
I
it's
get credit for that
theme-
one for some reason.
That is confusing. Oh, I see. He's saying he needs a little bit of help. He turned into his sea lion form. That's weird.
Whoa, wait. He didn't turn into a sea lion when I turned my stuff in.
He turned into the aquatic travel form and was just on his back being like, help.
Then you guys are
He's
ahead
like
of me.
he's like some kind of helpless Tamagotchi.
Yeah, he
I'm not
is.
ahead of
Because
anyone. I still need to
defeat
get him.
some hawks up here.
In retrospect, I'll just come join you, Keith, and seeing as there's no reason for me to, like, go ahead.
I assume you talked to the Tauren girl?
Yeah, you talk to the Tauren girl and she'll give you another Zenkiki.
Another Zenkiki. Everyone gets their own Zenkiki. Don't feed him after midnight.
Shapeshift. Time fucking
I have never
form.
actually seen the original.
Zenkiki, put a shirt on.
I've never actually seen the original Gremlins movie.
Ah, we
just
talked about
the
watching
second
that
one.
and we didn't watch it. Shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright,
I've seen the second
I have
one.
my Zenkiki wonder.
The second one was better. Where are you?
Wait, second one
Oh,
what?
You're over
How
there.
do you know if it's better if you've never seen the first one?
Because the second one had mutating gremlins as opposed to just regular gremlins.
But the second one's the one that a lot of people supposedly hate. I've actually never seen the second one though. So we have mutually exclusive experiences with gremlins so far.
It's true. With our powers combined, we've seen the whole series.
We probably would have watched both if you didn't get not successfully hired in San Francisco.
That's true. Okay,
Spoiler alert,
so
that's how a story ends.
Ye-
Guess I ruined that.
I started with that, actually. Like I
did
mentioned
you?
that in the beginning. Yeah. But just to finish the train story, so Keith just gives me a call, and I'm like, yay, he's finally here, so I can leave. At which point, I realize that I'm staring at a person.
We both
And
know
he's on
that
his
there's another
phone.
white nerd with glasses and brown hair in the room with his phone talking.
Yeah, we're like 20 feet away from each other, and I'm just looking at him. At which point, he's just like, oh.
It was funny because I didn't really know what you looked like.
But you had
Yeah.
access to his Facebook page.
I saw some old pictures. I was admittedly distracted by the fact that he was shirtless and covered in drawings, though. His
Then you
Facebook.
didn't look later on.
I did point out that I used Facebook incorrectly because I don't use Facebook very often, or at least I don't use any of the features on Facebook very often. Besides the fact that you can make a group with a group of friends and basically have like a forum with each other.
Yeah.
It's like 90% of my usage of Facebook. So it's mostly like another form of group texting practically but talking about video games basically. But so like whenever I have the urge to look at someone's pictures, I mostly
the
just
way,
click on their
by the way.
profile picture and just click arrows and just go from there. But of course that's just every picture they've ever set as their profile picture. And Carl has a remarkable lack of actual pictures of himself as profile pictures, and much more like drawings and random images.
Yep.
And one of the main ones I remember is just a weird picture of him just covered in drawings.
Yep, that was a freshman year art project where we're graffiti specifically, and so everybody else was like doing other things. I just had people graffiti me. Apparently,
Yeah,
Hitler stashes with Sharpie make you really, really loopy.
Yeah, and then at the end of the year, you try
You're just getting fumed the whole time?
Yeah, I ended up having to wash my face off because I was feeling really nauseous and like was about to throw up.